One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, it's Dean.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dean. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards there and a Washington first. Lawrence will throw.
Smith catches left side.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he will find his man on the outside. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On first down, Dean. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Off play action. Burke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence. He's got Smith here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle they go. It's Dean.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And he spins past him and into space. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Off the play fake, Burke. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That's complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Burke. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Set for the 2nd quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Burke. He hits Riddick underneath. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Back to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Riddick. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Cook.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
It's complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards, the final tally.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. It's Dean. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
2nd down at 5. And to throw again is Lawrence.
It's caught. Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Delay of game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got Cook running the slant. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Holding. Offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just looking the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Throw left side, complete. That's Dean.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 2nd down now. It's Dean, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Washington going to send out their punter,
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go back to Riddick. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out to the flat for Reddick. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They bring their punter out there now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Dean. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday they'll press it a little bit. This might be the case.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on first down, Burke. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they're gonna have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw, Burke.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
On first down, Lawrence.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lawrence. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence will throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Riddick. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. So, yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off-play action, Burke. He finds Riddick, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be fourth down.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. On first down, Burke. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Riddick with a carry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got room. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Burke. And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this one is right down Broadway.
that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Dean, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Burke. And a little floater there is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So yes, tight game, you'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
On 2nd down, it's Dean.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Burke firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight? What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Off the bootleg. Burke. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30.
99 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
On 1st and 10, Burke. The completion to Riddick.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Spins away. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun, Burke.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down. Burke. This is Riddick on the screen. Touchdown! 14-yard touchdown.
And the Crusaders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. The drive starts with a completion left side. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dean. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Dean. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 109 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, Burke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the bootleg, Burke.
Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Back to throw. Burke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Crusaders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
The extra point up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Washington ready to try again on offense. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
The quick slant caught.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run on 1st down. Dean. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd down and goal. Lawrence. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And the hands team does its job. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Lawrence's throw complete there to Smith.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet